Say again? Yeah, feel free to just right there. You're totally good to go. Just sneak on in. All right, everyone. So welcome to our yoga flow and sound bath healing. I'll give a little overview of class, what you can expect for the next hour, and really using this hour as a reset for not only your body, but for your mind and your energy. And for class, we're going to do 45 minutes of a really gentle, restorative yoga/mobility flow. We'll do a little extra emphasis on the hips today, but we will hit our full body. As always, if any pose doesn't feel right for your body, take any accommodations that you need. And then after that, we will transition into our Reiki-infused sound bath healing meditation for our final 15 minutes, so you can just really reset and receive. And the last thing we do as we get started is saying our name so we can all get to know each other, and just a one-word intention of how you would like to feel leaving this class, and I will incorporate that into our meditation. So I will go first. My name is Nikki, and my intention word today is capable. Just know my body is capable, my mind is capable, and feeling that strength. So we'll start over here.
My name is Nathan, and my word of the day will be joyful.
I got it.
My name's Adrian, and my word is clear. Just a clear mind.
Perfect. Joyful, clear.
My name is Thomas, and my word is going to be simplicity.
I think these are all words I need to hear. Thank you. Simplicity.
Mine is Bo, and I'll say positivity.
Perfect. So just know that throughout class, just kind of come back to that word, feel it in your body, and other than that, we will get started. So we'll start flat on our back since we're going to do a little extra hip openers today. Again, this will be very restorative. Just starting with a slow windshield wiper side to side, pulling those knees towards either side of your mat. Taking your time, exhale as you pull that knee to the floor. Let go of everything from outside of this room. Using this hour to find that joy, that clarity, that simplicity, that positivity. Last one. Now take your left ankle outside of your right knee. Exhale, pull that right knee to the floor, holding at the bottom. A few slow, deep breaths here. Breathing into that lower belly. One more breath. Just gently switching sides. Take your right ankle outside the left knee. Exhale, hold at the bottom. Expand that belly and soften your upper body. Melting into the floor. One more breath here. Releasing that left knee. Starting with our right leg. Single leg straight up to the ceiling. Single leg hamstring kicks, lowering the heel and actively pulling that shin towards the forehead. Keeping that tailbone glued to the ground. Abs are turned on. One last kick here. Bend your right knee. Exhale, hug that right knee in towards the chest and hold. With every exhale, try to draw that right knee just a little bit tighter towards the chest. Relaxing the upper body, relaxing the hip. Crossing the right ankle over the left thigh, supine figure 4. Lift the left foot off the ground. Exhale, pull your left shin towards your chest, holding at the bottom. Use that right elbow for leverage, pressing that right knee away as you pull that right shin closer to your chest with every exhale. more breath here. Wrap your right arm underneath your right shin. Extend your left leg straight, supine pigeon. And slowly floss your shin across the body and then towards the wall. Thinking about pulling your foot across the body. You'll feel little different sensations through the side of that hip. Still trying to keep that shin parallel with the chest. Last one here. Final one on this side. Supine twist, right leg goes across the body. Exhale, look over that right shoulder. And taking 2 big circles with that right arm. Sweeping the right arm down towards the hip. Up across the front of the body. And then exhale, look over that right shoulder. Inhale to the front of the body. Trace the fingertips against the floor. Last one. Exhale, twist. Unwind from that side. Place both feet on the floor. Centering out the hips once again. And starting now with our left leg up. Single leg hamstring kicks with that left leg. Belly button drawn in towards the spine. Just starting to wake up that hamstring, wake up that core, those hip flexors. We'll get one more kick on this left leg. Grab your left knee. Exhale, pull that knee to the chest and hold. Trying to keep that tailbone glued to the ground. A couple deep breaths. Softening that upper body. With every exhale, can you hug that left knee a little closer to your chest? Releasing that knee, crossing your left ankle across your right thigh. Supine figure 4, lift the right foot off the ground. Exhale, draw that left shin towards the chest and hold. You're all doing a beautiful job with the breath. Stay connected with that breath. As you exhale, try to drive that left elbow into that knee. Pull your shin 1 inch closer to your chest. Keep the tailbone glued to the ground. Breathe into that left hip. Wrap the left arm underneath the left shin. Extend the right leg straight, supine pigeon. Flossing that leg side to side, drive the knee outward, and pull that foot to the opposite wall. And just notice any sensations through the hips, perhaps holding in any area that feels extra tight, and still breathing into that lower belly. One last pull of that foot across the body, and then fully twist the left knee across the body. Left knee lands on the floor. Exhale, look over that left shoulder, big stretch, hold for 1 breath here first. Starting to sweep the left arm down towards the hip. Inhale to the front of the body, trace the fingertips against the floor. Arm comes up to the ear. Exhale, open the chest, twist. Feel that stretch to the shoulder, the chest, the spine. One more circle. Inhale to the front of the body. Trace the fingertips against the floor. Open the chest, twist. Pull that left knee towards the ground. And gently unravel from that stretch. Place both feet flat on the floor into a glute bridge position. Starting with tilting your hips towards you. Roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Up to the top. Slow glute bridge. Draw the belly button in. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Rolling down 1 vertebrae at a time. Tuck your hips towards you as much as you can. Can you feel each individual part of your spine hitting the floor? Tailbone hits the ground last. One breath here, one more rep. Exhale, press your lower back into the ground. Pull just your tailbone off the floor. Squeeze your glutes. Mid-back starts to come off the ground. Belly button is drawn in. Upper half of the spine starts to lift. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Starting with the upper half of your spine. Can you feel each individual vertebrae making contact with the ground? Tuck the hips towards you as much as you can. Tailbone hits the floor. Widen your feet so they are just outside of your mat. And then exhale, pull both knees inwards, concaving the knees together. And you should feel a deep sensation through the hip joints, right underneath the glutes. And can you actively try to pull your knees in towards each other, making sure we don't feel anything through the kneecaps, but all a really deep sensation through the back of those glutes. And once you get here, we're going to breathe for just 30 seconds. Breathing into that belly, seeing if you can soften. Relax your hips, relax your lower half of your body. And just allow those hip sockets to open up, pulling your knees towards the ground with just 10% effort. One more breath here, knowing you are creating space in those hips. Slowly opening the knees wide to the side. Last one on our back. Grab for the outside edges of our feet. Happy baby. Bring the knees to 90 degrees and then exhale. Try to draw those knees towards your armpits. Maybe a little pop of those hips or lower back. Exhale, draw those knees a little closer to the floor, keeping those feet vertical. And then grab the inside edges of the feet, supine straddle. Extend the legs straight as you can, wide to the side. You may feel another little pop through the hips. Holding here for just one breath. Bending the knees back into that happy baby. Coming up to the top, feet plant on the floor. Feet to the edges of your mat, tailbone glued to the ground. Exhale, draw your left knee inwards as you open your right knee to the side. And then slowly switching sides, pull your right knee in, open the left knee to the side. Most important thing is my hip doesn't come off the ground. And then continuing at your own slow pace, really trying to pull this knee inwards as you drive the other side outwards. Big inhales to the belly as we just start to open up those hips. And get last one here. Swinging our right leg in front into 90 degrees. Left shin also 90 degrees. Our front shin is parallel with the front of the mat. Our back shin parallel with the side of the mat. Tall chest, hands in front of that right shin. Exhale, forward fold over that leg. Inhale, press up to the top. One more exhale, reach your chest long as you can over that shin. Inhale, press up to the top. Shifting the angle over your knees, same idea, tall chest, exhale, reach long over that right knee. Inhale, press up to the top. Exhale, long chest, forward fold over that right knee. Inhale, pressing up. Last angle, twist over that right thigh, a little bit of a spinal twist. Exhale, look over that right shoulder, twist. Inhale, press up to the top. Last one, exhale, bring out that spine twist. Inhale, up to the top. Last one on this side, you're going to swing towards the door, opposite facing knee, left leg out, right leg to the side. Exhale, side bend towards the left leg, press the right knee away. Inhale up to the top. Exhale, side bend to the left, chest stays tall, press the right knee away. Inhale to the top. Final one on this leg. Swing your left leg forward, hips are forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold over your left leg, stretching out that low back, hip and hamstring. And we'll simply hold down here for about 20 seconds. Just letting that right hip open up a bit more, left hamstring, releasing any tension. One last breath here. Inhaling, reaching the arms up to the top. Place your right hand behind your right hip. Exhale, sweep the hip up and reach the left arm to the back of the room. Slight back bend. Stretch your left leg long. Stretch your left arm long and hold for just 3, 2, 1. Gently take a seat and swivel around so that left leg faces forward. Repeating that on the other side, hips and back should already be feeling more opened up. Tall chest on the left side. Exhale, forward fold over that left leg, melting onto that thigh. Inhale, pressing up to the top. Exhale with a long chest, reach over that left shin. Great job with the breath. Inhale up to the top. Shifting over that left knee. Same idea with that tall spine. Reach long as you can. Lengthen that spine. Exhale. Inhale up to the top. One more this angle. Reach your chest long over that left knee. Inhale, press up. Last one of this angle, left thigh, little spinal twist. Exhale, look over that left shoulder. Inhale, up to the top. One more here. Exhale, twist, look over that left shoulder. Inhale, up to the top. Swivel towards the back wall. Right leg is straight, left leg is bent, half-seated straddle. Exhale, side bend, push that left leg away, pull the right shoulder to the right leg. Inhale up to the top. Last one, exhale, reach, really press the left leg away, pull that right shoulder down. Inhale up to the top. Swinging the right leg forward, half forward fold. Inhale up to the top. Exhale, forward fold over that right shin. Stretching out that lower back, stretching out that left hip. Seeing if you can let that chest rest a little heavier onto that right thigh. One more breath here. Inhale up to the top. Left hand comes behind your left hip, swinging up and back. Reach your right leg long, right arm reaches behind you. Stretch out that right side. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Gently take a seat. Coming to the center, we'll get 3 centered poses before we get into some spine work. Starting with a seated butterfly, elbows drive into the knees, tall chest, exhale, forward fold over those hips, holding down here for about 30 seconds at the bottom. Again, trying to keep that spine as long as you can. With every exhale, can you try to open those knees just a bit more? Now we're opening the hips in the opposite direction. Still feeling that lower belly. Exhale, try to drop that chest towards those toes. One more breath here. Coming up to the top, legs straighten out, double leg forward fold. Inhale, reach up to the top. Exhale, reach long as you can, folding forward. You can have a soft bend in those knees if you'd like. And simply soften, let gravity do the work here. A passive stretch. Try to let that upper body melt onto those thighs. For an extra stretch for the calves, you can grab the toes and pull them towards your shins. Deep stretch for those calves and hamstrings. One last breath here. Coming back up to the top, last one in the seated position. Shake the legs wide to the side, keeping your knees and your toes pointed upwards, so don't let them dip in. You can inch forward onto your hands, option to drop to your elbows, or option to get into full pancake, reaching your arms forward. 30-second hold without letting those toes or knees dip in. And once you get into that bottom position, see if you can slide those hands 1 inch forward, lengthening your spine. And allow gravity to pull that chest towards the ground. Relax through those hips, relax through your upper body. 2 final breaths here. Biggest breath all day, fill that belly. And blow out all of the air. Coming out of that pose, one last stretch before we get into our spine. Final one can be a bit intense. Saddle position, most important thing is we don't feel our knees, we want to feel our quads, hip flexors, and lower back. Option 1 is a tall saddle up on the knees. Option 2, down on the elbows. Option 3, all the way flat on your back. And we're here for a full timed minute. So finding a position that you feel your front of your hip flexors, your quads, and nothing through your kneecaps. Trying to relax through the legs. Again, surrendering to the pose, not creating any resistance. Knowing that the more you relax, the simpler and the easier it gets. Send that breath to your lower belly. The more you expand that belly, the more space you are creating. Clearing your body to clear your mind. Only 10 more seconds to go. One last big breath. Slowly easing your way out of that deep saddle. Great job getting to the depths there. And coming into our first cat-cow of the day. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Starting with an exhale, round your whole spine. Focus a little more on your lower spine, but press through those shoulder blades. Inhale, soften the belly, lift the chest, lift the chin. And exhale, round. At your own pace, you can continue your cat-cow, going as fast or as slow as your body and mind is needing. Maybe you desire a little faster movement to move through any stuckness. Maybe you're craving a little bit more slow and gentle. Knowing that this hour is yours to give your body and mind what you need. See what pace and depth feels best for you. Just one more rep here. Same position. Reach your left arm and right leg straight, bird dog. And rounding, drive your knee and elbow together. Reach that leg and arm long. Squeeze the glute, draw the core in. One more, knee comes to the elbow around. Last one, extend. Option to hold here. Second option to reach your left arm behind, grab for your right foot, lift your chest, lift your heel to the sky, a little extra stretch for that hip and back, holding for 10 seconds. Press that right hand to the floor. And release, gently switching sides. Right arm, left leg reaches long, bird dog. And exhale, knee and elbow come together, round through the spine. Inhale, reach long, draw that belly button in. Last one, exhale, round, knee and elbow come together, crunch the abs. Inhale, reach long. Option to reach the right arm behind, grab for the left foot, kick the heel up, look over that right shoulder. Stretching the shoulder, spine, and back left leg. 3, 2, 1, gently release. And pressing up into our first downward facing dog of the day. Great job on all of those hip sequences. And just press those heels into the floor. Really let that tailbone reach high. Chest drops towards the thighs. Pedal out the heels. Just feel your fingertips spread wide, your heels driving into the floor. Last one here, eyes gaze up to the top of your mat. Jump or step to your hands, toes slightly in. Wrap your fingertips underneath your toes, slight spinal decompression, rounding up to the top, pulling up with just about 20% effort. You may feel some pops through the lower back, through the shoulders. Breathe into that upper back. One more breath. Release the fingertips. Staying forward folded. Cross your right leg over your left leg. And then exhale with a flat back. Melt over that right thigh. And you'll feel a deep stretch through that back left leg. Hold it here for about 30 seconds. Really let that chest drop onto that thigh. Feeling your body melt, feeling that tension weaving through that back left leg. One more breath here. Switching through the middle, exhale and cross the left leg over the right leg. Same idea, flat back, melt your chest over your left leg. Now feeling a deep stretch to the back right leg. Feel that hamstring opening up. Continue to soften, finding that simplicity in the present moment. One more breath here. Back to the center, toes slightly turned in, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. arms are going to finish by your side. We'll get just a couple for our upper body as we're standing here. Fingertips pulled down. Keep your whole body still except for your neck, so I'm not moving through my shoulders. Chin down to your chest. Tilt your right ear towards your right shoulder. We're going to get 3 super slow neck circles. Nothing else is moving besides the neck. Stretch the opposite fingers away. And make sure you're breathing into that upper back. No holding of the breath. Imagine any weight or pressure or tension that you are holding in your shoulders is just melting away with every exhale. Taking that pressure off of yourself. Last neck circle here. Reverse directions, 3 circles the other way. Pulling that ear towards the shoulder and tilting the head up. Keep pulling those fingertips towards the ground. And if you feel any areas that need a little extra attention, feel free to linger there for a moment. Again, imagine any stress leaving your body through the exhale. Use the breath as a tool. Final circle here on the left side. One more standing stretch. Elbows to 90 degrees. You'll mirror me, 1 elbow down. Exhale, side bend, reach across the body. Hold for about 10 seconds. Breathe into that right side. And come back to the center. Last one, the other side. Exhale, side bend. Hold at the bottom. Reach the arm across the body. Breathe into that left side. One more breath. Gently back to the center. Simply tuck the chin, toes slightly in, round the hips, one dive down, 1 vertebrae at a time. You might feel some pulling down your lower back. Just allow it to open up as you slowly get down towards your toes. Once you do, simply place your hands flat on the floor. Step your left foot back, right foot back, so we're in our high plank. And then vinyasa to upward facing dog. And flip the toes, downward facing dog. Beautiful work. We're gonna get into one more hip sequence in our last 10 minutes of movement, but just feel how your body's feeling, even compared to the beginning of this hour. Just noticing where else you can release. One more breath here. And start to reach your right leg up and back. 3-legged dog on the right leg. Bend your right hip, open that right hip. Trace 3 big circles with that right side. How big of a circle can you trace? And reverse directions, 3 big circles the other way. Even noticing any extra space, you can create one last circle. 3-legged dog. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, press up and back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Cross the body, feel the core contract. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Almost there. Inhale and back. Exhale, right knee comes all the way through. Step your right foot to the floor. Back quad stays straight. Right hand inside of your right foot. Exhale, sweep the right arm up to the ceiling. Inhale, drop the right elbow down. Exhale, reach, open that right chest to the ceiling. Inhale, drop the elbow down. Last one, exhale, sweep up. Inhale, right hand places inside the right foot. Drop your left knee to the floor. Right hand outside of the right thigh. Inhale, rise, reach yourself tall towards the ceiling. Even pull your left hip forward. Holding here for about 10 seconds, pulling your hips towards each other. One last breath. Reach your hands behind your back. Exhale, drop your hips forward. Reach your knuckles towards your left hamstring, tall chest. Holding here for 20 seconds. Can you open that chest? Allow that back hip to drop towards the floor. Big inhale, slow belly. One last breath here. And place the hands inside of the right foot. Tuck the back toes. Send the left leg straight again. Swivel to the side. Swivel, straddle. Flat back. Option to hold here. Option 2 to clasp your hands behind your back and forward fold. Stretching those shoulders, opening on up. Allowing those knuckles to reach towards the ground. Feel free to close your eyes. And can you surrender? Let your chest and head drop 1 inch closer to the floor. Just one more breath here. Release the fingertips. Hands come flat on the floor once again. Last stretch on this side. Slightly inch the heels towards each other. Drop into a low sumo squat. Elbows drive into knees. Tall chest, 30-second hold. One modification, you can come into a little bit more of a supported hold. Do your best to drop into that low sumo. Tall chest, find that center. Clearing your mind. Perhaps close your eyes and see if you can drop those hips 1 inch further down. Taking any variation you need for your body. 10 more seconds. One more breath here. Place the hands flat on the floor. Hips come up once again. Straighten the legs. Pivot towards the front of the room. Hands come outside the right foot. Simply step the right foot back, left foot back, meeting in a high plank. Last round of the day here, vinyasa to upward facing dog. Flip the toes, downward facing dog. 3 centering breaths here before we repeat that sequence on our left leg. Using this final sequence as an opportunity to get a little deeper into that intention you set. Last breath here. And reach that left leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Bend your left knee, open your left hip. Trace 3 big circles as you can with that left side. Opening up the body. Reverse directions, 3 big hip circles the other direction. 1 more circle here. 3-legged dog. Exhale, bring your left knee to your left elbow. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, powerfully press on the back. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, press on the back. Last one. Exhale, right knee steps, or left knee steps all the way through. Left hand inside of your left foot. Exhale, sweep the left arm up, open that chest. Inhale, drop the left elbow down. Exhale, press that right palm to the floor. Feel that length of spine. Inhale, drop down. Last one, exhale, sweep up. Inhale, hand comes outside of the left knee. Drop the right back knee. Inhale, rise, sweep yourself tall, pull that right hip forward. Holding here for about 10 seconds. How tall can you pull yourself towards the ceiling? For 3, 2, 1. Reach the hands behind. Exhale, drop the hips forward, lift the chest tall, reach those knuckles down that right hamstring. Holding here in the depth of this pose for 30 seconds. Can you feel that right hip opening up? Breathe through it, surrender. Place the hands down. Tuck the back toes, straighten both knees, swivel towards the front, straddle. Option to have a flat back. Option 2, little bonus stretch for the shoulders. Reach the hands behind your back. Interlace the fingers, fall forward. Continuing to let go through your exhales. Breathing out anything you wish to leave behind the rest of this week. Let it go. Letting any thoughts roll out through the top of your head. One more breath. Release the fingertips. Final stretch here until we cool it down. Slightly inch the heels towards each other. Drop into that low sumo squat. Elbows drive wide into the knees. Option to hold that taller sumo squat. Close your eyes and focus on the center of your weight of gravity, right around your belly button. And see if you can relax 10% more while still finding that strength and stability of your feet against the floor, your head pulled tall towards the ceiling. 2 final breaths. One last breath here. Gently placing the hands down, lifting the hips up, swivel towards the front of the mat. Simply place the hands down, step your left foot back, right foot back. Vinyasa to upward facing dog. And sit back, relax, child's pose, deep breaths. Final stretch of the day. Allow yourself to be held by the earth. Feel your hips sitting back into your heels. And just starting to remember that intention that you set at the beginning of class. Taking one more breath, and the last thing you will do is slowly transition to your Shavasana with your heads at the top of the mat, closest to the singing bowls, closest to the mirror. Whenever you're ready, you can transition to that Shavasana. Head up, palms facing up to receive. If you need any water, now would be a good time to grab it. Yes. There's towels in the sauna room if you want to grab one. You have time. Yes, you can grab a towel. We'll take about a minute to transition to our sound healing. Grab any props that you may want. Whenever you're ready, just heads facing the top of the room. Heads facing the top of the room. Look at this VIP service. All right, you can close your eyes. Try to stay present if you made any adjustments. Feeling the weight of your body against the ground. Finding a comfortable resting position as we transition into our 15-minute sound bath healing. And if this is your first sound bath healing, know that there is nothing you need to do, no breath you need to take. If thoughts arise, just allow them to be there and pass. All you need to do is be open to receiving. Our intention for our Reiki-infused sound bath healing is going to be joy and positivity. So bringing those intentions to your heart and simply receiving them. And with that, we will begin.